Hey people, welcome to Top Cat's Layer or Lair, whatever. How you doing? I'm gonna make these videos a bit more frequent, even though the upload speeds are very, very slow at my place. I was just thinking about old school gaming versus new school gaming, and how we're very dubious about new games coming out, and will they have microtransactions, and will those transactions be randomized? Will we know what we're getting? Is the game going to be complete on release day one, or do we need to wait for another month for it to get patched properly, or half a year even? Is the DLC actually DLC that was made after the fact, or is it parts of the game that have been shaved off? These are the questions that we have now as gamers. And so, I mentioned in my last video that I went back to Mass Effect 1, which is, I think, right at the cusp of when BioWare was purchased by EA. I kind of love it for that reason, but I also am thankful that EA also stopped BioWare from being a single platform producer, because otherwise I wouldn't have ever been able to play these games unless I bought Xboxes, and I'm not a big fan of Xbox. So, another thing that I'm finding hard to admit to myself is my eyesight's going, and not close up eyesight, it's the long vision. Seeing things over a couple of meters away, they get kind of blurry, and I can't recognize people's faces that are really far away like I used to. I'm 34, so it's part of getting old, I guess, but I've always kind of had problems, and I never really addressed them. But now, at this time in my life, it's gotten to a point where I do need glasses. I finally admitted that to myself, and it's kind of hard, but also feel like my hair's thinning at the back, which is no. I've always had a nice full head of hair. So all the things are getting old. That's not fun. But thing about old school gaming that I love is, even though it's mostly on PS3 is 720p, rare occasions that it's 1080p, but mostly 720p, so that it runs at a decent frame rate. But that also means that text is displayed larger. And playing Mass Effect 1 versus playing Mass Effect Andromeda is a large difference. Let me tell you. That's one of the things I can't... The way that my lounge room is set up, the TV is much further away from me than I'm used to. So I probably have been having this problem for a while and not realized it, but it has gotten progressively worse over the year. Is I can't watch subtitled movies unless I'm sitting like a meter away from the screen. Yeah, so that's a bummer. Unless the subtitles are very large. I was trying to play Final Fantasy 14 the other day, and the text is too small, so I had to increase the UI, but it increased to a point where I could hardly see any of the beautiful stuff on screen. It's a problem that I need to get sorted, and I will get sorted once I get back from Sydney Supernova, which I will let you know how that goes, and maybe post a video about it, with some footage maybe. I don't really edit my videos anymore because I don't know, my computer's an old beast and it's gonna die anytime. and I haven't really hooked it up to anything. Um, so eventually I'll gotta buy my own computer because I've got a job. I've got a good job. So with all these new CPUs from AMD and GPUs and coming down in price again, that'll be my next big purchase. Speaking of purchases, I got from, I think it's bookdepository.com. Might be wrong, but I got 2 sets of Star Wars dice, physical Star Wars dice. I know you can get the app, but there's something about rolling real bones that that makes, and not everybody's going to have the app. So I thought this would be a good opportunity. Have the dice pool in like a bowl in the center, and everybody can use it, especially if they don't have the app. And I bought 2 lots because, there can be challenges that are higher than the amount of dice that they have in one set. So, yeah, 1 dice set's fine for 1 session, but you're eventually going to need more dice for the higher ranking kind of stuff. Still working on my character, my droid NPC called WD-40, and writing down a few ideas. I'm feeling a bit better. That's good. Hopefully I'm over this throat thing by the time I'm up in Sydney, so I can actually enjoy it. Man, I'm kind of freaking out about the trip, but should be good. Should be good, I hope. I don't know. Yeah. So it's not the happiest of news, but yeah, it's got to happen because I remember I went to a con. The last con I went to was, I think, PAX Australia last year, and my brother said, "Oh yeah, I'm out on the gaming tables. If you need to find me, I'm over this area of the gaming tables." Gaming tables are like a sea of people just on these tables, and I was freaking out because I couldn't find them, because I couldn't make out faces that were further than 2-3 meters away from me. So I have a lot of pride. I have a lot of personal pride, stupid pride instilled in me from a young age of being told to suck it up or get faster or just be better. And it sucks when your body is saying no to that and you can't do anything about it. But we can. This is age-old thing called glasses. I just like how my face looks without glasses. I don't know. Maybe it'll look interesting. I don't know. But next time you see me, maybe I'll have glasses. Maybe I won't. Yeah. If I do get them, I'll probably make a video about it. Anyway, catch you later on Topcast. Later or later, whatever.